Welcome to the crib, babe. You like it?
It's great, Spike. Really cool. I can't believe we're gonna be living together.
Well, believe it, though. You're not having second thoughts, are you?
No, of course not. It's just living the way I did without telling my dad where I was going, what I was doing.
Baby, we already covered that base, okay? If you had told your play-by-the-rules family, they would have locked you in your bedroom for the rest of your life.
Well, maybe.
Nah, there's no maybe about it. And it would have been curtains for you and me.
Right. And like you said, it's time for me to make my own choices. And my choice is to be with you.
There's my girl. Take your stuff, throw it in the corner right now. I'll get you a drawer later, okay, sweetie? Good. It's like taking candy from a baby. Your brother and father are gonna be sorry they ever messed in my life.
No, Tom, I understand. You're taking your orders from the acting chief of police. Yeah, right. Good luck to you, too.
Look, I don't care what Dad says, all right? If Alistair Crane's granddaughter hadn't ragged about me to him, Dad would still have his job.
Look, you don't know that, Noah.
I wouldn't care about my job if Sheridan Lewis's baby were at stake. I mean, how can I help them get Marty back? I've lost all my authority.
Sam, I wish there was something I could say that would help. Believe me, I could wring Fancy's neck for what she's done this time.
To Teresa, the object, if not of my affection, at least my desires. Wonder how long I'll repulse her. God. And speaking of young women with spirit, my favorite granddaughter.
I think I did something terrible. Something I wish I could take back.
Well, sweetheart, that doesn't sound like you. I mean, one must always defend one's actions, no matter the consequences.
But I think I've gotten someone in more trouble than I meant to. Am I the reason Chief Bennett lost his job?
I can make you very happy if you let me. I can make sure that you get your baby back and Ethan back if you just give yourself to me.
No, I'm not gonna give myself to you. I don't need you. I can get my daughter back and Ethan back by myself. I don't need your help. I don't want anything to do with you.
What if Alistair's right? What if I can't get them back without his help? Martin, over here.
You shouldn't be out here. Alistair's security guards catch us together.
I had to make sure you were all right. I was so afraid that they had hurt you.
I appreciate that, but I can take care of myself. You have too much on your plate to worry about me.
I'm sorry, but it's just I was afraid with Alistair threatening that he was going to get rid of you forever.
No, he won't. As long as I keep my end of the bargain. I'm gonna miss you more than I can say. But I made a commitment to Pilar, and I'll try to start our life all over again.
I know. I'm going to stay here with Alistair in the mansion. It's the only way that I know to keep him from telling Sheridan that she killed Rachel. But oh, Martin, I can't imagine my life without you.
I know.
This is goodbye.
I almost had Marty back, and now he's gone.
Could you just please try and calm down?
No, we don't even know where she's going.
All right, well, we can make an educated guess. Okay, she's either crossing the border in Canada, or more likely she's gone to the airport. That's it. Alistair's probably waiting at the airport to whisk her away to some foreign country.
How can we stop them? We don't even have a damn car. Beth has gotten away all over again.
We're almost to the airport, Marty. You know what that means? Mommy and Marty are gonna go high up in the sky, okay? We're gonna fly far, far away. We're gonna live happily ever after. Something that me and Sheridan is never gonna do with Luis.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
You really do care about me, right, Spike? I mean, that's what I told my sister.
Of course I care about you, baby. And it's you and me against the world. Hey, you want something to eat? I got some great leftover takeout in the fridge. Just throw it in the microwave and nuke it. What do you say, huh? Hey.
Hey.
Hey, you remember my man, Kurt? This is Jessica.
Oh, nice seeing you.
Hey, man, I got some weed, but stashed somewhere else.
At least she's still among the living. I was afraid you're gonna follow through on your slice and dice threat.
Oh, come on, man. You weren't buying that stuff that I was throwing at you, were you? No, I figured out a little bit better plan for her family. I'm gonna start by having her move in here.
She moved out of her folks' place?
Bingo. Wait till Big Brother and Daddy-O find out that little girl's sleeping in my bed tonight.
You better watch it. You know, you could get busted for kidnapping. And what if she's a minor?
I already checked, man. She is old enough to do what she wants to do, and what she wants to do is live with the Spike Man.
Poor kid must be pretty naive.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. You look in the dictionary, there's a picture of her right next to the word.
Did Spike tell you we're an official couple now?
Baby, I was just filling him in on my great news.
Hey, I'm the lucky one.
Yeah. Well, I wish the two of you all the best.
Let's be this way.
So, this is your revenge on her folks? I mean, I'm sure finding out that she's playing house with you will freak them out. But I would have thought you'd come up with something a little more...
Down and dirty?
Yeah.
No. Don't worry about it. This is step one. Wait till you get a little step two.
You're trying to do the same thing Noah is.
What's that?
My firing's between Alistair and me. It has nothing to do with your daughter or my son.
Oh, I don't buy that, Dad.
Well, you should. No matter what Fancy said to her grandfather about you, that's old news. Alistair's been wanting to get rid of me as police chief for years. He already had the mayor, every member in city council, even Judge Riley in his pocket. Well, now he's got Harmony PD.
He makes me sick. You know, this whole thing just makes me sick.
Noah, that's not your fault.
You know, I need some fresh air, all right?
I hate him thinking it's his fault. Alistair and I have been butting heads for years.
That may be, Sam. But it took Fancy coming back to town to turn everything on its ear. My daughter is trouble, Sam. I am sorry.
Why would you foul up a perfectly lovely day by bringing up the name of Bennett in our home?
Is it true, Grandfather? Did you fire Police Chief Bennett because I was complaining about his son? Because if you did, I don't think that's appropriate.
Now, just why are you bothering that pretty little head of yours? The likes of the Bennett men. They're nothing but middle-class, middle-brow boors.
You're not answering my question.
No wonder you're my favorite grandchild. You're one of the few people in this whole family that stands up to me.
Tell me the truth. Mother said some things that kind of shook me up. She made it sound like I was responsible for Sam Bennett losing his job.
Your mother is not even a Crane anymore. Why listen to her in the first place?
She's still my mother. She made it sound like you were a high-class Tony Soprano or something. That just because I complained a little bit about Noah to you...
Well, that idiot almost cost you your life twice.
Even so, taking it out on his father is a little harsh, don't you think? I mean, I'd hate myself if an innocent man lost his job just because there was some friction between me and his know-it-all son. Please, grandfather, tell me you didn't fire Chief Bennett because of me.
Come on. It's no use. The damn thing's dead from when I went in the water after you.
Oh, so now it's my fault that you can't reach anyone.
What? I didn't say that.
Well, I didn't ask you to jump in and rescue me.
Oh, for God's sake, Sharon, I thought you were dead.
I would have been fine, but no, you had to let Beth and Marty get away. What kind of cop are you? What kind of father are you?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let that slide right now because you don't know what you're talking about, okay?
Oh, the hell I don't. Marty is gone, thanks to you.
And I told you we would get him back, okay?
How? When we don't have a damn car!
Okay, 1 mile to the airport, Marty. We're gonna be on your grandfather's private plane, making our getaway. We won, sweetheart. No more Luis and Sheridan chasing us all over the place. No more Luis and Sheridan, period.
Get your hands off my husband!
So, what you gonna do to her?
Now, you'll see. When the chief of police and his prodigal son return home, they're gonna bust a gut. They just smoke, man. Get lost. I need to spend some time alone with her.
Yeah, well, whatever you got up your sleeve for, I can tell it's gonna be cold, man.
Hey, enough of the Dr. Phil routine, okay, buddy?
Yeah. Later, Duke.
Later.
See you, Jessica.
Oh, you're leaving already? I was gonna set 3 places at the table.
No, baby, he's gotta go. Tell you one thing, after tonight, she's not gonna have no time to be setting no tables.
Yeah, well, you go easy on her, okay?
You tend to your business, I'll tend to mine. I just want to spend some time alone with you, sweetheart.
I appreciate that, Spike. I really do, but I've been doing some thinking, and after dinner, I'd like to go home.
Yeah, I get the feeling that you want me to say no, that you had nothing to do with the firing of Chief Bennett.
It's just that I shoot off my mouth sometimes, not realizing what I'm saying. I make a big deal out of petty things that really aren't that important.
Oh, like the danger that Noah put you in.
Exactly. Even though I was ticked off at him, I'd hate to think that my ragging about him to you cost his father his job. Punishing the father for the son being a jerk, it's pretty harsh.
Well, that's one way of putting it, honey. I look at it another way. It's like eating out justice. Teaching someone a lesson who deserves it. And Chief Bennett has deserved his comeuppance for a long, long time.
I don't understand. Was it what I said to you or not?
If the truth be known, Sam Bennett has given me nothing but grief for ages. And his dismissal has nothing to do with you.
Thank God.
All right. Okay.
No, that really takes a load off my mind.
Who the hell are you?
Noah Bennett. And I'm not leaving until I tell you what I have to say.
I'm busy.
Doing what? Firing more innocent people? You know, if you want to wield your almighty power around, why don't you put a call into the Vatican, huh? Have them can the new pope.
Who let you into this house?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you that. Just give you someone else to axe. No, I'm in. And I'm staying until I tell you what I think of you.
Beth?
Beth is getting away with Marty, and we don't even have a car.
Okay, then why don't I just go get us a car right now, okay?
You, there! Give me back my gun!
Well, I've got a better idea. Why don't you get me a car?
You're here. So, where do we go?
Slow down, Miss Wallace. Glad you could make it.
So, this is really gonna happen? I'm gonna escape Sheridan Crane for good.
Only one more step, and then yes, it'll all be over.
You are my passion for life.
What, Sam, what are you thinking?
Dad, listen to me. You signed a contract when you became chief of police, right?
Sure. But in Alistair's world, I don't think that counts for too much.
Well, all right. Well, he doesn't own every judge in Harmony. I mean, let me take a look at the wording. Maybe I can have your firing overturned using that contract as legal precedent.
Look, son, I really appreciate it, but I really don't think that's...
Well, look, it's the only way and the only chance we have to get you reinstated, so I'm going to work on it. I'll let you know what I find out, all right?
Bye. Thanks. He's a wonderful son.
Because he's yours.
I had nothing to do with the way he turned out, Ivy. You did it all yourself.
I can't take credit for him. I'm a lousy mother. Just take a look at Fancy.
All right, don't tell me who let you in. I'll just get rid of the entire staff. I'll hire people who are much more discriminating.
What do you do when you're not going after the Bennetts, Alistair, huh? Eat little kittens for breakfast? I mean, what kind of monster are you?
Oh, the best kind. Now, why don't you just run away home?
Not until I tell you what I think of you canning my father. Look, what I do has got nothing to do with him.
Well, I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. You know, it's the sins of the father and all that.
All right. My father gave his heart and soul to this town. Alistair, he made life better for the real people in it.
Oh, really? Blah, 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 and more blah. And what makes you think anything you have to say to me is worth a damn?
I changed my mind. I'm not going to wait until after dinner. I want to go home now.
Oh, you sure know how to break a guy's heart. I'm not gonna try to talk you out of it if that's what you want. The last thing I want to do is make you unhappy with me.
It's not that.
You know what? Stop. Just go ahead and get your stuff. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I was just sitting here trying to figure out how I was gonna live the rest of my life with you.
The rest of your life?
Yeah, you got it, babe. You're the kind of girl that I could have a commitment with. What a jerk I am. I thought it worked both ways.
It does, Spike. I'm not saying I want to break up, just that everything's happening so fast. We can still see each other.
No, you know what? That's not gonna work out. You're the only reason why I'm even staying in Harmony.
You leave town?
Well, yeah. I mean, without you and my club, there's no reason for me to stick around here anymore. And besides, your family wouldn't let me go near you anyway.
But I don't want to lose you.
Well, you must. Your family must be more to you than me. Yeah, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll just miss you like crazy, but you know, who cares? I should have known it wouldn't work out. Here, I'd find the girl of my dreams and forget it. Just get your coat, get your bag, I'm gonna get my keys.
Okay, wait.
Whoa, why prolong the agony? I'll take you home to your daddy right now. Although he's not gonna understand you like I do.
My family doesn't even know me.
Well, then I don't understand. But you know what? That's for you to decide. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Look, don't apologize. Let's just get over this so we can get on with our lives.
No, I'm sorry I said I wanted to go. I don't. I just got freaked out for a minute because everything's so new. But I want to be here with you, not there with them.
Are you serious?
I love you, Spike.
Right back at you, baby.
We're gonna be so happy.
Man, you just made my day. Don't you ever scare me again like that. You promise?
I promise.
Gosh, I know this place is a little funky. I just wish I could afford something better that you deserve.
I don't mind until you get back on your feet.
Oh, man, that's just it. Since my club got burned down, it's gonna be wild before I have 2 nickels to rub together.
I'll help you. I can get a job.
What, do you mean that?
Sure, Spike. I'd do anything for you.
Man, that is music to my ears, baby. It's music to my ears.
What am I gonna do? Ethan.
So what are you doing here?
Just thinking, you know.
Crying. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to ask you to leave the mansion under those circumstances, Teresa.
It's actually Alistair. He touched me.
I will kill him.
Give me a car. In fact, get on your radio and order me one right now.
I don't have to. You can use mine. It's parked right over there.
Good. Come on, let's go get Marty.
What else do I have to do? Alistair has had me on a wild goose chase with the helicopters and the secret rooms. Marty and I, we almost got on that boat.
Relax, lady. This is the last step.
Please, that's something. Okay, what do I do?
The plane's waiting for you to board. In just a few minutes, you'll be out of the reach of Luis and Sheridan. They'll never come close to finding you again. Just follow me.
Hurry, police, hurry!
That man is a pervert. He has gone way too far this time. You need to go to the hospital and have yourself checked. Did you call the cops? Have you reported that bastard or what?
No. It wasn't like that. He forced me to kiss him. Twice. And then he said he'd help me get Jane back if I slept with him.
That pig. I hope you told him where he can stick his sick offer, Teresa.
No, not really.
But you... Wait a minute. You tell me you're not contemplating taking him up on his offer. Tell me you're not that desperate.
Have you no decency at all? Pilar, you lied to me. Both of you. You told me that we were going to renew our wedding vows, that you were recommitting yourself to me, and yet here you are kissing this woman again. Why? Why,
No,
Martin?
it's not what you think. We were just saying goodbye for good.
Pilar, this is my fault. I was being selfish. I had no right, and I was the one who initiated the kiss.
You know what? You're right. That is the only part of this I do believe. This is your fault, Catherine. All of it. You're like the rest of the Cranes. You don't care who you hurt, as long as you get what you want.
Look, Beth didn't have that much of a head start, okay? I promise you we are gonna get Marty back.
Like you promised me that I would have Marty in my arms right now. You swore up and down that you would not let Beth escape the Crane grounds, and yet you did. Same thing at the cabin. want? Stop making promises that you can't keep and just get my son back.
This is what I call first-class flying.
With Mr. Crane, everything's first class. Have a great flight.
Thank you. Marty, thanks to your grandfather, this is the style we're gonna become accustomed to.
I got a chance to teach your father a lesson, and I did. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Boy. Don't call me boy.
And get it through your head. You have no power over what I do or what I say. Boy.
That's where you're wrong, Alistair. I'm not my father, all right? I never played by the book, and I'm not about to start now.
Oh, yeah, I understand you're big in arson.
And not just arson. I don't even have a problem with murder when it comes to someone like you.
No.
No what?
No, I'm not gonna take Alistair up on his offer. You should know me better than that.
I'm sorry. Teresa, it's just, I know how you get when you feel like you're backed into a corner, you know?
Yeah. My mother says the same thing.
Not surprised. You know, you scare us when you get desperate, and you have a history of making some, how can I say, crazy decisions, Teresa?
Right. Well, I told you I'm not gonna get into bed with Alistair.
Do you mean that literally? Do you mean that figuratively?
You just stop with the 20 questions. I'm a big girl, Ethan. I can take care of myself.
I hope so. Because anybody who's ever gotten involved with Alistair has regretted it, Teresa. I don't want him taking advantage of you.
Don't worry. He's not gonna touch me again.
This is for my father. This is for me. That's for the next Bennett you'll try to mess with.
You took your sweet time, didn't you?
Sorry, sir. We were outside patrolling the grounds.
We'll talk about this later. Yeah, you have a blue-collar mentality. Is that the only way that you people think you can solve imagined slights by fisticuffs?
Go to hell.
Go to hell. Tell me something. Does this make you feel any better by pummeling a man that you know is twice your age? Does it make you feel better? Did you solve anything?
It might have, if your two goons didn't show up and stop me from finishing the job.
These two goons that you refer to make 4 times what your father made when he was working. I mean, you're just like your old man. You're a loser. He's a loser. You're both losers. And you'll both die losers.
Miserable old goat.
Oh, call me anything you want. Any name you want, but that's not gonna help your family one iota. Because their misery just started.
You sure you don't mind earning a living for the two of us? I mean, you've never done anything but go to school.
I'm tired of school, and I'm a quick learner. I'm sure I can find something, even waitressing. I hear you can make a lot in tips.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. But I had something else in mind we'd probably make a little bit more money at.
What's that? I'm game.
Well, you know that you're a beautiful girl, Jessica.
Thanks. I'm glad you think I'm pretty.
Well, it's not just me. I mean, everyone who sees you says that. I mean, you give off just the right amount of innocence and sex.
I do?
Oh, you better believe it. And I learned a long time ago that we should always take advantage of our God-given assets.
I don't get it.
Well, for example, some of your best assets are your beautiful face, your gorgeous body, and your willingness to help me out. So if you're willing, we can use that to our advantage if you're up to it.
I'm up for anything that'll help you get back on your feet, Spike. Just tell me what you want me to do.
You
are gonna love flying high in the sky on your grandfather's plane. And it's gonna be even better when we land, okay? It's gonna be just you and me. And me. You and you. And if we get really, really lucky, once Sheridan dumps Luis, he's gonna realize that he should have been with us, and then he'll come looking for us. And then we're gonna live happily ever after, right? Marty, lift off. Say bye-bye. Here we go.
I knew it. I knew that you worked for Alistair Unawares better than my little boy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're talking about my son. Where has she taken my son?
You're a little late. Even if I told you, you couldn't get to him now. Unless you had wings.
No! You underestimate me, Ethan. And my love for our child. I don't need Alistair's help, or anyone else's for that matter.
Teresa, if you think you're gonna get Jane back...
I don't think, Ethan. I know. I know Gwen and Rebecca were the ones who sent the information to the tabloid that proved that you were really Sam Bennett's son.
Teresa, come on.
Why?
Let's not...
Why come on, Teresa? You told me yourself that that is the #1 reason that you cannot trust me. They blamed me, Ethan. If they hadn't, we would be together right now.
Teresa, you need to let go of this. We're not gonna be together.
You will see. Once I get our little girl back.
It's not gonna make a difference. Because I don't believe that Gwen would ever deceive me. You have. I'm not gonna leave her for you. Ever.
What other atrocities do you have planned for my family, Alistair?
Now, why would I cause your family any more misery?
It doesn't take a genius to understand your threat, right? I just want to know what you got in store for us, besides costing my father his job.
I don't think it'll take much to tear your family totally apart at the seams. Bennett's never had 2 yen to even rub together. Now they have less. I understand it must be tough living broke. Well, that's what people tell me.
How do you live with yourself, Alistair?
I live with myself very well. I just want you to know that if you have any more questions about my family, you ask my granddaughter directly. I believe you know, Fancy.
I don't even know where she is, all right?
Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you. Fancy. You have a gentleman caller.
Look, I'm gonna go check on Jessica. I haven't seen her in hours. You know, the least I can do is try to protect her. Something I should have been doing a long time ago.
You're talking about modeling? I've already looked into it, but it's a really hard business to break into. Plus, you gotta get an agent, move to New York or LA.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of modeling. We need cash right away.
I don't get it. What kind of job could I get with no experience?
See, that's just it. I was thinking of what you do have experience at. And you know how beautiful I think you are, baby.
Yeah.
And so if I'm willing to spend time with you, I'm sure there's a lot of men out there with the pay to spend time with you.
Spend time with... You don't mean you want me to sleep with men for money, do you?
That's exactly what I mean, doll. You said you loved me. So prove it.
Pilar, don't blame Catherine. This is my fault.
Oh, so now you're defending her? How can you let her kiss you?
Laura, I am so sorry.
You know, Teresa's right. Sometimes sorry is not enough. How dare you come on to my husband? You are just as evil as your husband, Alistair.
Pilar.
I am warning you. If I ever catch you near my husband again, I will tear you apart.
Get out of my face. We'll track the plane by ourselves, okay? We will find Beth and Marty. Hey, you work here, don't you?
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Yeah, a plane that just took off. It's either chartered or owned by Alistair Crane.
If you say so,
Yeah,
sir.
I say so. Now, where's that plane going?
I can't say.
Well, you're gonna have to say, or you're gonna be charged with accessory to kidnapping.
Excuse me?
The plane that took off has my son on board. He's been kidnapped.
I wouldn't know anything about
Just
that, ma'am.
give me the plane's destination.
Look, I would if I could, but we have at least 10 private planes flying out of here every hour.
Fine. Then give me the flight plans for the planes that have taken off within the last hour.
Sir, that's not my department. I wouldn't even know where to look.
Oh my God, you're in Alistair's pocket too, aren't you? No.
Oh my God. Lisbeth is gonna get away with this. I'm never gonna see Marty again.
We're way up high in the sky, Marty. We're even above the clouds.
Catch.
Yeah. And even up here, seems like I can hear Sheridan's agonized scream. Bye-bye, Sheridan.
Bye, Sheridan.
Bye-bye, Louise.
It's over, Louise. Beth's taken my son. I'll never lay eyes on my little boy ever again.
You're my husband, and together we are going to rebuild our family. And I will kill Catherine before I let her get in the way of that.
She left home to be with Spike. God, Dad can see his little girl now.
You promised me Marty. Now he's gone.